Hello viewers, this is Sujata, Associate Professor of Chemistry working at Government College for Women, Kolar. This presentation is related to Chemistry Paper 5 Organic for 5th semester BSc students of Bengaluru North University, and this is session 19, and the module is Chemistry of Natural Products, comes under Unit 3. The subtitle of this module is Carbohydrates. The objectives of this session is to learn how to name monosaccharides based on number of carbon atoms and corresponding functional group, how to write the configuration as D and L forms referring glyceraldehyde as standard, what is open chain structure and Haworth ring structure for aldohexoses such as glucose, galactose and mannose, and to understand epimers. To understand this session, one need to know the characteristic properties of aldehydes and ketones. Usually, aldehydes and ketones act as reducing agents, themselves undergo oxidation to form carboxylic acids. They also exhibit the properties of condensation reactions and so on. Coming to the absolute configuration, it refers to the actual arrangement of atoms or groups around a particular carbon atom or the chiral center, and we need to understand the Fischer's open chain structure and Haworth ring structure as well. Haworth ring structure contains the basic pyranose ring, which is a 6-membered ring containing 5 carbon atoms and oxygen as heteroatom, and furan rings that are 5-membered heterocyclic compounds where oxygen is the heteroatom. The outcomes should be, students should be able to differentiate aldoses and ketosis. They should develop the ability to identify sugars based on the number of carbon atoms like trioses, tetroses and hexoses. They should know how to assign D and L configuration. They should develop the ability to write both open chain structure as well as Haworth ring structure for few aldohexoses. They should also have the ability to identify epimers. In this slide, one can see the classification of monosaccharides as aldoses containing aldehydic functional group and ketoses containing keto functional group. They are generally represented in this way, where this N may be 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Coming to aldohexoses, these are monosaccharides containing aldehydic group and 6 carbon atoms. Example: glucose, galactose and mannose. Here we can see the open chain structures for 3 aldohexoses. This is elucidated by Emil Fischer. All these contain 6 carbon atoms Their general formula is C6H12O6. All are aldoses containing aldehydic functional group, and here are the Haworth ring structures. This is Haworth ring structure for alpha D glucose. Going back to the open chain structure, these aldohexoses are designated as D isomers, and this is based on the absolute configuration around the fifth carbon atom, which is far from the functional carbon atom. If the H is towards left hand side and if OH group is towards right hand side, then it is designated as D isomer. If OH group is present towards the left of the viewer, then it is designated as L isomers. So all these fissures projections refer to D forms of glucose, galactose and mannose. You can see OH groups on all the three on the fifth carbon atom are present towards right. Here are the Haworth ring structure. We can see a 6-membered basic pyranose structure and how H and OH atoms are arranged, and this isomer is alpha isomer, which you are going to understand in the later sessions. This is the Haworth projection for beta D glucose. In the previous case, the OH group was at the bottom, then it is alpha isomer. If it is projected at the top, then it is beta isomer. Since it is a pyran ring structure, the name beta D galactopyranose. Similarly, this is the Haworth structure of alpha D mannose. You can see OH group is at the bottom. It is D isomer, and the basic ring structure is pyran ring structure. Therefore, it is alpha D mannopyranose. Coming to these three aldohexoses, one can notice D-galactose and D-glucose are similar in structure. They have the same molecular formula C6H12O6. The configuration around 5th, 4th, 3rd carbon atoms are same aldehydic functional group and a primary hydroxyl group, but one can notice that around the carbon atom 4 in glucose, OH group is towards right, whereas in galactose OH group is towards left. Rest all the structure or spatial arrangement remains same. Such a pair of isomers which have the same molecular formula, same functional group, but differ in the configuration on a particular carbon center are called as epimers. Hence, D-galactose and D-glucose are called as C4 epimers because they differ in the configuration around 4th carbon atom. Similarly, comparing the glucose and mannose, these two are considered as C2 epimers. One can notice here there is difference in the configuration around the second carbon atom. In case of mannose, OH group is towards left, whereas in case of glucose it is towards right. Rest all the arrangement is one and the same. Therefore, glucose and mannose are considered as C2 epimers. So, in this session, we understood how the monosaccharides are named depending on the functional group and number of carbon atoms. We also learnt open chain and Haworth ring structure of D-glucose, D-galactose and D-mannose. We also understood what are epimers, which pair of isomers are epimers, so on and so forth. Coming to multiple choice questions. First question, aldohexoses contain. Among these options, as the term suggests, the functional group should be aldehydic. Hexose means there must be 6 carbon atoms. Therefore, the right answer is D, that is 6 carbon atoms and an aldehydic group. Second question, D and L notations are assigned to the structure depending on the configuration around. The right answer is farthest chiral atom from the functional group. Third question, glucose and galactose are C4 epimers because the configuration around the fourth carbon atom differs and the rest of the arrangement is same. In Haworth ring structure, the aldohexoses with which carbon participates in ring formation. So, first carbon atom and fifth carbon atom are involved in the ring formation. Last question, galactose and mannose are C2 epimers, C3 epimers, C4 epimers. The right answer is they are not at all epimers. Thank you.